Hey there everyone, Spazzy Dragon here, aka Syndromes. Welcome back to Avorion. Before we start today's episode, small reminder, I did post a ship name suggestion box sort of thing, and I'm using this video to very quickly remind you that you're not supposed to just vote on the ones that I submitted, you're supposed to submit your own. I simply put mine there so it's not empty. Anyway, with that in mind, let's get truckin'. Today's episode is going to be all about gathering resources and also testing our newly improved ships. In the previous episode, we learned quite a few things, including the ones that, hey, automated turrets on NPC ships are going to be our saving grace, so to speak. Apart from that, though, we also learned that the loot command is a very important thing, we should always keep it on, and also that, overall, the current ships that we have are actually pretty freaking good. Now, with that in mind, there is something I wanted to try today, and that is to find a mission for the lost friend. I wanted to see how would these ships actually fare against those levels of pirates, and also to kind of put myself at ease regarding the upgrade that I did to the apathetic tendencies. So for those of you who don't remember, the apathetic tendencies is our, quote, support ship, and the support ship is, the whole idea was to make sure that it wasn't just a mining ship that, if we got into a fight, that it could somehow help us. So right now, it only has mining turrets on it. And actually, let's just switch to the ship itself and you'll see for yourself. So right now, the current situation is very simple. The ship itself only has 2 torpedo slots and then a bunch of mining lasers. Now that is the current, quote, problem, in the sense that I'm not exactly sure if this ship is going to be capable of doing commands, any sort of attack command, if it only has torpedoes. I hope that that's the case, but I'm not exactly 100% sure if that is indeed it. Anyway, the current situation is very simple. We're going to go and find ourselves a mission, that mission, and in order to do that, we'll just have to actually just go back where we came from again. So I'm going to set both my ships to follow the shooter, and we are just going to go out and do the thing. So first of all, I'm going to exit the strategic mode, then I'm going to enter the map, and then I'm going to assign the actual pathway. Because as it turns out, for some reason, if you issue these jump commands when you are in the tactical menu, it is going to cause that one glitch where once the ship jumps through to the next sector, it is for some reason going to fly towards the center of the sector. So yeah, that's overall the current situation we have. In terms of design, the ships that we currently have are good enough for what we want them to do, and I just want to make sure now that we have increased the overall, situation with the lady, is it going to almost die again in the previous, in that sort of mission? Because the pirate ships that it actually spawns are much more tougher than the, regular ones that you will find in yellow sectors, which is a good thing, because they will drop better gear, and also, especially in the sense of the mining ship, it's also going to dump torpedoes, and I want those right now. So, we are right here. First things first, I'm actually going to check the equipment dealer and see if that thing currently has a speed bypass system, because that is the thing that we currently lack for our support ship. No, it does not, although it does have this. We'll have to keep an eye out for something like this, simply because we will need it. At the same time, do we have anything that we want to sell? It does not look like the case, no. We'll have to get rid of many of these, very bad items. But apart from that, there's actually no reason to sell anything just yet. So, do we have a Captain Merchant, Smuggler Captain, Okay, that's all. I'm trying to find that one captain that had the extra unarmed turret slots, and I need 2 of them, because in a very short time span, we are actually going to create our 4th ship, which is going to be a salvage ship. Right now, I'm not too fussed about it. The captain that I think it's the lady, no, sorry, it's the apathetic tendencies, actually. Let's take a look. The current captain that it has is a complete no-name captain. It is a very cheap captain to have, but at the same time, I am mostly interested in the things that it gives to the active ship. So, for example, the Commodore captains that we currently have on the shooter on Lady, they give the ships additional armed slots and additional automation slots. So those are actually pretty important. But yeah. So, bulletin boards, new opportunities, research and delivery conductors. None of these are the ones that I'm personally interested in, and so we are going to just jump into the next system and hope for the best. There's also a yellow system over here. No matter what, I do want to get into a fight today, and so, you know, let's talk more exploring, that sort of thing. Let's see what we can find. We also probably need to kind of worry about that one pirate mission, unless it is just swags. I think it might be, actually. Let's take a look. So let's currently see the current mission, Operation Exodus, the pirate boss. Ask traders for the whereabouts of the pirate boss. You know what? Let's actually do that. Do we have any traders present in this system? No, we don't. And no, we do. Prison transport. Interesting. I've heard of a pirate boss around here. Do you know something? Sorry, I don't know anything about that. Try closer to the center of the galaxy. Okay, yeah. So, the game is literally funneling us towards the center of the galaxy, where there's, you know, where the minimum distance you need to actually start encountering swags. So, that's a thing. But don't worry about that. So what about the crew? Mining captain. Actually, what did the mining captain actually give us? So, unarmed turrets +2, which is a good thing, and highlights hidden ores. I guess we could get that, question mark, but it's not really that big of a deal right now. Although, you know what? Since it is right here, and the apathetic tendencies is right here, we might as well do it right now. Now, as for us, we are going to... Well, first of all, we're going to exit this mode, and the shooter and the lady are going to actually just grab... we're just going to start exploring the yellow sectors. I am going to check this one next. It's just that I need to be, like... It's just outside of my range, as you can see, so I could, you know, jump twice, or I could jump through the yellow sector and just, you know, explore it along the way. Okay, so there are no ships here. Well, no enemy ships, anyway. We do have a claimable asteroid and also a field, so I'm gonna actually just tell the lady to get herself over there, while I am going to very quickly take a look around if there's any hidden stashes around. A sector like this is actually pretty good because the sector itself is not complicated in terms of design. Like, there's no pea soup kind of fog going around, you know? I mean, there's probably some sort of hidden stash over here, but apart from that, it does not actually look like the case. This might be all that it is to this system, which is, you know, fine. That is perfectly fine. As already said before, we're not going to worry about mining specifically right now. If we need any sort of goods in terms of material, we're probably going to have to either A, mine them out selectively in terms, in the case of titanium, which we, you know, need, but not as much right now, while at the same time, we also will be able to, say, buy all the needed iron we need, so, you know. Anyway, sell asteroid. There we go, we're almost back up to 500,000 credits. Alright, so I'm going to switch to the apathetic tendencies. We should have a captain now, or at least we should be docked on the station that is currently... Oh, yeah, we are in the process of doing so. Okay, so, first things first, is it still here? Yes, he is still here, and that means that I can just unassign this captain and dismiss. Like, we don't need this captain anymore. He is not really doing anything for us. So we're going to just hire the crew, and we are going to assign this new captain. And there we go. And, yeah, that's about it. That's all I needed. In the meantime, we're going to switch back to the shooter. Then, we're actually going to tell the apathetic... What the hell was that? Oh dear. Error unknown command. Remove broken mod. I think it was because I did a dumb. Yeah, something very strange has happened. Okay, so it's literally on the next one. Okay, that was strange. So, apathetic tendencies, can you just... There we go. Okay, that was really strange, but I guess that's just how it is. Anyway, so, while this is happening, while we're waiting for the apathetic tendencies to actually just, pull down, let's just grab this titanium real quick. And after that, we are going to just set out once more. Oh, look. It's, hit an asteroid. So, the thing is, like, this would be really useful to have if you could be in any ship, and the ship that is in the sector could actually start, you know, showing you all the hidden asteroids and stuff. Like, have it toggleable, you know, if you don't want to have it convoluting your current view, you could just toggle it off somewhere. And, yeah, anyway. As for us, I'm going to just tell the lady to already just start following the shooter. We're just going to wait for this thing to just grab everything. You know, a little bit of titanium never hurt anyone. And we do need a little bit of titanium. I think we're fine on iron. In the next section where there's like a, in the next sector where there's a resource depot, I guess I can just quickly grab a little bit more. And you'll be fine. Anyway, so, follow the shooter. And exit the mode. And let's go to... Okay, that's it's not a lot of gates over there. Sorry, that's not a lot of things over there. Oh, let's check this one out. Essentially, I'm just looking for mission givers right now. Like, there's nothing specific in my mind right now. I want to find stuff. Again, finding the lost friend mission would be the best thing that can happen to us, simply because I do want to get those slightly harder NPCs, just to test my merit against them now. And we do have something here. Crew, bulletin boards, new opportunities, and a resource shortage. Nothing that interesting, so let's head out to this new yellow sector. We might even get into a fight. Okay, we have arrived, and it immediately looks like there's nothing much to the sector in terms of enemies, because, well, yeah, XD, there's no enemies here. Anyway, apathetic tendencies. You are just going to fly towards the center of the system, and I'm just going to use you as a scout, so to speak. There does not seem to be any particular... Actually, no, just grab this one. There's no claimable asteroids here. But then the immediate question is, are there any hidden stashes? Now, if I had... Well, technically speaking, I do. I do have this thing, which is just, you know, detection thing. But right now, the ships are so specialized that I would rather have it on something like the Salvager or something along those lines. And yeah, right now that is it. I'm going to set it to kind of attack enemies just in case. But apart from that, it does not look like we have anything much here at all. Which is honestly a bit of a shame. I think we'll have to create that fourth ship just to be able to know if there's any, you know, things inside of a sector, just so we can mount that, that thing. But apart from that, just empty sector. I'm not surprised, because, you know, that's just how things are sometimes. Anyway, yeah, I'm just going to let this thing kind of do its own thing for a while. Okay, that's enough of that. Now then, we still have a few yellow sectors over here that I totally want to poke at. And we are going to do just that. Now, again, right now, the support ship is not really supporting us in any way, simply because it does not have access to anything that is considered as, you know, a support ship, support-ish. And so what's gonna happen is that it's probably mostly going to be just running away really fast. Okay, let's take a look. Well, this is a slightly bigger sector altogether, which is always a thing. Apathetic tendencies can also just go in and start grabbing this titanium over here. But, as for us, I just kind of want to hope that we might be able to find something interesting here. Stashes around this part of the map, well, this far from the galaxy center, are not really that rare. Like, even better, since there's not a lot of... Oh, there we go. Since there is not a lot of stuff around that can kind of... Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, since we are so far away from the galaxy, the loot pool for these things tends to be a little bit more, you know, shallow. There's not a lot of items that can drop, and the items that can actually are really good for us in terms of, oh, it's either money, or it's some kind of systems, or a better turret, or something along those lines. I would really, really want to just come across something that is long range and give it to the apathetic tendencies. Although, again, that's not really the point. Right now, technically speaking, we just want to make sure that all of our existing ships are decked out as much as possible. But that is a very good secondary thing. Also, the mining ship highlight thing is turning out to be very good. It's very useful. If I can see any sort of hidden titanium ones, those are usually the first ones that I tend to pick up. I probably just wanted to fly over there towards the center of the big place. And open. There we go. Oh, that's a really good salvaging laser. Again, this just... this is really just one of those cases like, yeah, we will want to make that salvage ship at some point soon. Okay. Apart from that, there's nothing really immediately interesting in this thing, so I'd rather just move on. There's still so many yellow systems over here. And we still need to find those missions anyway. Okay, this is new. Looks like we have a actual smuggler shipyard here. And that's an interesting thing. I'll tell you that. So, pathetic. Like, are there any interesting hidden items over there? Please go and check. Well, in the meantime, I am just going to take a look around. Probably not. Hello? Go. Well, apparently you don't want to do that. Alright. Okay, noted. Smuggler Depot. Interesting. Where are all the pirates? Like, if this keeps up, I will legitimately have to go and clean out that one pirate shipyard area. Although, I have a feeling we might not be ready for that just yet. Okay, there we go. We have found some pirates. That's good. Apathetic tendencies will have to move back a little bit. While, meanwhile, me and the lady are going to go in and see what happens here. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. So, the tendencies could actually go over here. Get ready to grab that. Well, in the meantime, me and the lady are just going to go in and free-for-all. I like how the shooters actually just noom full speed ahead. Like 1,500. Oh man, that guy had no clue. Oof. That dude just died instantly. Beautiful. 2 more ships just jumped in. Lady is still in a different time zone altogether. You know, the funny thing is that if we get a salvage ship, it could still actually attack enemies with its salvage lasers. Like, I'm pretty sure that is a thing that happens. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that at this point in time, like, these ships are not a danger to us anymore, like, at all. Hello? It kind of looked like there for a moment that the lady got stuck. Okay, so, let's see. Beacon, yep. Sucks to be you, dude. Traveler Stash. Hey. Superior. Nice, 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 nice. Good loot. Very good loot. And now that we're done with that, we can actually tell the shooter and the lady to just go in and pick everything up. Oh, for some reason we didn't pick up these things. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, there we go, now we did. Okay. That is perfectly fine. And in the meantime, those two, I'm going to make sure that we don't miss any of the systems that these things just, you know, dropped. I also kind of want to fly the apathetic tendencies towards the center of this thing, and basically just take a look if there's anything interesting hidden in terms of asteroids or something. We've been ambushed by pirates. Oh. You know what? I want to go there, even though that's probably an ambush. You know, in the previous episode I said that these things tend to, thankfully, prioritize floating systems, but it does not look like that's the case. It kind of just picks everything up. But you know what? That's still fine. Okay, since we are going to go help these guys, I will just outright tell these two to just form up. We're going to exit the thing. Let's go shooter, and let's plot a course towards the saving of these people. We'll put on the new weapons a little bit later. We're picking up a lot of very good salvage lasers, and that is certainly something that I will need to do very, very soon. In that we need a salvage ship. Basically just make a copy of this thing. Like, a literal copy. Okay, there we go. Alright, ladies and boys. Fire at will. And the apathetic tendencies cannot really do much right now. Or can he? I just gotta tell it to just instantaneously loot. Yeah, there's no collectible loot now, it says so, but XD there is gonna be soon. There comes the shooter and the lady. Hopefully they will make it in time. These things are... These guys are not having a good day. Man, even the defensive turrets are just ripping these guys up. Okay, something was dropped. Is it going to redo the thing? Please? No? Okay. Loot. Oh, one jumped out. Too bad. Focus fire is something that is obviously not happening right now, but there's really nothing much I can do in that case, simply because the lady and the shooter are two completely different ships in terms of what kind of speed they're operating at. Yeah, I think we got this. There we go. Hey! Exceptional arbitrary turret slots. Thank you. And 52,000 credits. That's actually quite a fair bit. I'm actually going to exit myself into the drone and let all three ships loot up. I think that's going to be just the most quickest way to go around this. Although it does look like the shooter is unable to move, simply because I'm literally sitting right next to it. Okay. There we go. Now it should be able to do the do. Okay, let's give the ships a few minutes and they'll carry out these orders and then we can move on. Alright, it looks like the ships have picked up, well, pretty much everything that is worth picking up right now. Yep, there we go, that's our message. We're going to enter the shooter. We're going to tell everyone to follow them. There we go. And, I mean, no damage whatsoever. We're completely fine. So, question. Where is your home sector, by the way? Okay, there it is. That is, in fact, the... There we go. So, let's actually visit their home sector, I guess. We currently don't have any yellow sectors around, but hey. Actually, let's go through the regular places and see if we can find that mission. Oop. Almost forgot to exit the mode. Alright, so, what do we got? We got a Daredevil Captain, which is interesting, but not what we need. New opportunities, teleporter, grab units. Yeah, there is literally nothing here. Okay, that's fine. We just jump to the next system. And we are here. So, still new opportunities. That's not something we really care for. Scavenger Captain, though. Is this the one that I'm trying to find? So let's take a look. Unarmed turrets. Very good. Highlights valuable wreckage. That's also kind of good, but not as important to us. There was this one type that gives you unarmed turrets and more automated turrets. It's basically like a civilian version of the Commodore, but I'm not exactly sure what it was called. I don't remember. But, I mean, you know, no missions here. We might as well move on. Okay, we are currently in the capital sector, which is really good because we have 2 Lost Friends missions, which is really good. So, my question is, can we accept both of them? Well, looks like we can, which is really cool. So, what about the crew? Merchant Captain? Maybe? Question mark? No, it can't be, because one of the things is the cargo license. Yep. It's not it. Merchant. Alright, that's fine. That's completely fine. We don't need to worry about that. Anyway, the one that I actually want to take a look is, do we have a bypass system at the equipment dock? And the answer is no. Alright, but that's completely fine. Like, that's not really that big of a deal. So, where do we have to go? One is over here, and the other one is over there. Alright, let's bounce then. First of all, exit the thing. And then let's go. We're gonna go through this place just in case. Okay, let's take a look. So, new opportunities. We might actually want to grab that just, you know, just in case. And that's pretty much it. It's a mining system. So, most likely, any claimable asteroid in this area has already been claimed. Which is perfectly fine. Alright. Let's keep on going. Although, there's actually a different... Oh, hello. Hey, hey, hey. Ladies and boys. Time to attack the enemies. Let's get that, a little bit of that reputation. So much for that. Looks like it's about to die without my help. Yep, and there we go. There's one more. We will get some damage on him, by the way, so that might net us a small reward. No. No, we will not. It did drop a few things, so I just gotta tell all of my guys to just do the looty-doo. So, hey, precise... Oh! We did get a, we got a small tech 4 chain gun from it. I mean, that's still fine. Yeah. And yes, by the way, I jumped out of the shooter so we can also do the loot order. I mean, as long as I don't actually, you know, move around with my drone, that still counts. Look at the level of these things that I'm currently picking up. Oh, that's actually kind of sad. Yeah, I think that is going to be fine. Alright, so, follow, and let's keep on going. Okay, there we go. We have found the dew. It's really good. Let's just get close to it without accidentally the dew. And as for the apathetic tendencies, just go mine for a little bit while I'm doing this. And the Lady Adventurous in the meantime can attack all enemy targets. Yeah, everyone has something to do, technically speaking. And here we are. Scan the wreckage. Yes, 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 yes. Very sad. Very sad indeed. Follow. Follow. And the next stop is over there. We're probably going to grab this one along the way as well, then. Now, first things first, I will want to actually tell my apathetic tendencies to just kind of get away a little bit more. Jesus Christ, where is the lady? Lady? Is the lady having some sort of energy issues? I can't tell. Completed orders. Okay, good. For pirates, Omicron rating unknown. Huh, torpedo incoming. Well, hopefully this time around the torpedoes are not going to be that big of an issue anymore. Okay, attack enemies, both of you. I think both of these ships are currently well enough when it comes to actually defending against torpedoes. We just need to make sure that these things are, you know, focus firing when acceptable. Ooh, there we go. Beautiful. And at this point in time, I'm actually just going to tell the apathetic tendencies to start looting. Because I have a feeling that, yes, that thing is squishy, but these guys are probably going to be focusing on these two ships. Oh, that is beautiful. Nicely done, nicely done. There are torpedo ships, like that's a dedicated torpedo boat, but now that these ships are actually set up, that's not really an issue anymore. Just keep going. See? Torpedo inbound, torpedo gone. Although that also means there's less torpedoes to pick up. Actually, no, that does not mean that. In the previous episode, they obviously shot as many, so obviously that's not really... Ooh, those are some... Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Lady taking a bit of beating. See, those guys are actually folks firing. To a degree. Ooh, a red something. What is it? Torpedo. What a waste. Obviously, the random nature of the quality of the dropped items is still attached, so this could have been a exotic, you know, gun or exotic system, but it had to be a freaking exotic torpedo. What a waste. Adding torpedo drops as a part of the regular, you know, as a part of just the regular items is, it's technically speaking a nerf to all the things that you would otherwise get. Well, Lady's just sitting there. Lady is about to start losing parts. But otherwise, it looks like it's fine. Ooh. Ow. That was one more wave. And Lady currently is kind of turned in a suboptimal way, and so it's getting shot by torpedoes. Okay, there we go. Now it's within range of the shooter. That's fine. Both of these ships are actually moving away. I have a feeling that the apathetic could actually be a little bit too close to these things. Oh, yep, there we go. It just received a chunk. Get out. You were built for running away. Please do so. That is not your maximum speed. This thing is just easily keeping on to it. Yeah, that's me, by the way. Shonk. No, it looks like sitting inside the ship does not actually help. Ah, leave me alone. It's really sad, like, this is exactly the reason why I really wanted to make sure. Why are you facing away? Why are you rotating? Let's just leave. Dumbass. Oh. It's such a silly thing, like... This thing has all the power generation and everything else to make it work. And yet it does not. Okay, welcome back. Continue looting, please. Okay, there we go. So, what are you? Tier 3 Commodore. Armed turrets, auto turrets, turret fire rate. It's really good. It's just that, is he worth the 56,000 salary? I don't think so. Oh, he's a secondary class as a... no. Sorry. I need the moonies. Anyway. Salvage operations can now begin. But yeah, that is literally how it do. Yeah, it's also a coal mine. Alright, ladies and gents, we are probably gonna stop here in just a moment. We're going to allow all these ships to just pick up their loot as it is right now. And, yeah. That is basically how it is. I still don't know what to really do about the apathetic tendencies, because, well, apart from the fact that this thing almost frickin' died, I don't know. I honestly don't know. We could give it a gun, maybe? Maybe that is the problem here? It's really strange, like, if we go into the build mode, there is nothing wrong with its acceleration or anything. Maximum velocity is 403 meters, but that's without boosting. It should be boosting. Why wouldn't it? I don't know. The energy requirement is fine. Everything else is fine, so... What's the problem? We do have a generator upgrade, we have a accelerating engine, which... There's nothing that this thing actually gives. Well, actually, that's not fair. Let's actually take a look. So, acceleration. Where did it go? There it goes. Acceleration 20%. So, that's it. It's all that it gives you. Acceleration. I mean, thanks, I guess. But, yeah. But everything's fine. I mean, if not, like, apart from the stupidity of the apathetic tendencies and its matter flying, everything else is just fine. And what's wrong with you? Oh, okay. You don't have anything else to pick up. All of that is just torpedoes. So we'll just have to wait for the apathetic tendencies to actually pick those up. But apart from that, everything else is fine. Alright, ladies and gents, I do believe I am going to call it here. I would say that the ships that we currently have are good enough for what they are. I do want to work a little bit more on the apathetic tendencies. I do still want to give it a velocity bypass. But apart from that, everything else is fine. Maybe that thing would rather have gyroscopes instead of thrusters, maybe? Can't tell. And also, I did not double check if that thing was capable of, when it started picking up torpedoes, because I'm pretty sure that by the time it was being attacked by something, it had torpedoes on it. Wait, what? Oh, did those torpedoes time out over there? Well, that's a shame. So that's what I mean. Like, the, overall, I would say this was a good, thing. But yeah, that is just how it is. Alright, ladies and gents. And actually, the lady actually took a fair amount of damage. We'll have to fix that. But for now, we're going to stop here. This was Fantasy Dragon aka Syndromes. Fly safe, and I'll see you in the next episode.